I do that like the fucking count? Did that like the count from Sesame Street. Five, four, three, two, one. Why do I look like I have a delay? Um, check, 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 check. Oh, it's just on my other screen. Okay, we have so much fuckery going on right now. Why am I looking up there? The camera's down here now. Okay. Oh, is it tracking me too? Hold on, I gotta do a hey, how? How? I have a fucking I guys, if you're listening, this isn't gonna make sense. You're just seeing me do weird hand signal things. So I got this new camera and a new monitor, and right now I'm not 100% sure if I hate it or if I like it. You can see right now the camera is moving up and down, left and right. Stop it. Just go to the spot that I wanted you at. Fuck. Okay, we're gonna have a murder. There's gonna be a murder. It's going to be of inanimate objects, but it's a murder nonetheless. Okay, almost, almost. Come on, scooch, scooch. There we go. Just okay. You scooched. I think that's good. That's good. Shit, guys. I don't know. I don't know if I just spent a bunch of money, and and I hate everything new, or if that's just my autism and uh, all of my shit. But let me try to explain this to normies out there, right? Because I don't that autism thing is not a joke. It's a real thing. Why are you following me now? Why is the camera following me? Hold on, motherfucker. Just turn that off. 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 All of a sudden it started fucking following me again. Why is the camera following me? Stop it. Stop it, you little son of a bitch. I think I turned it off. You guys see what I mean? See what I mean? I was dealing with this last night too, and I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. But as of right now, it's just anxiety. It's just nothing but anxiety. I just hate I hate new things. Let me try to explain this to normal people whose brains are not broken. Okay. I'm still looking up where the old camera used to be. Hi, how are you? Hello, you. This thing also it's got hand gestures. I can turn them off. I probably will, but this one's kind of cool. Like, if you go like this, oh, zoom. But then you got to do it again. So if I'm like, you're a loser. All right. Um, Normal people. Something like this happens, and you think this is not that big of a deal. I bought a new monitor. The new monitor is wider, right? Now, don't worry, because oh my God, it's doing it again. Hold on, we gotta just turn off the hand tracking thing altogether. Where's the thing? Zone tracking. No, that's on. Shit. Hand tracking. It says it was off. Oh, you son of a bitch. I hope you people are having fun. I'm not. How do I just turn it off? Just turn it off. Turn off the hand tracking thing. How do you turn it off? Where is it? Fuck. Son of a bitch. All right. We'll figure this out later, I guess. We'll just keep on doing this until I jump out the fucking window. Okay. I hate it. Just don't do that again. Don't do that again. Apparently I can't talk with my hands. AI human trafficking. AI not human trafficking. You guys should have worded that different. AI human tracking. Record virtual camera. This is more than just the normal technical difficulties. Okay? This is something else. Explore the guide for tail to with PTZ kit. Well, I don't fucking know what that means. So, hand tracking. Oh my god. It did it again. I'm sorry, guys. If you're listening to this, this makes absolutely no sense. If you are watching, you are just seeing my fucking camera. This is like the robots are one day just gonna kill us because one of us is gonna like fucking give it the wrong type of command. All right, I have to keep my hands down this whole show. Can't can't move my hands at all because apparently then my my camera will start tracking me. I haven't even looked at the chat yet, but I'm sure that they're getting a laugh out of this. Let me see here. Having good laughs. Of course, I knew you would be. Where was I? Okay, so got a new camera. Didn't realize it came with software. I was like, why do I have to move that thing around? And didn't realize it came with software that it's like AI. Like apparently I bought a way nicer camera than I thought. This is actually a really good camera for me to like take to work. Like that would be pretty cool. Services, service settings. Hide Osbot Center. I don't want to fuck with anything else right now. I'll have to do this after we get off the camera. I'm being like super careful with my hands now. So I bought a new camera, bought a new monitor because of all the technical difficulties that we've been having. We still don't even have the new computer. Right now, I am streaming from my laptop and I have the monitor hooked up to my laptop, which is also garbage. But I don't think there's any delays or anything like that. The laptop is probably just working better because it didn't have as much shit on it as the old computer. I just brought the old computer into Apple and I gave it to them and I was like, give me as much money. They gave me $235 for a computer that I spent over $1,500 on like 3 years ago. Whatever. No big deal. Don't care. Just want this nightmare to be over. So I bought a 40-inch curved gamer monitor, which is pretty dope. Except when I'm going to be running it in picture-by-picture mode so that I have essentially two computers. But right now, I have one computer, which means it's stretched out way bigger than it should be. That's driving me crazy. That's got the OCD going nice and crazy. And my fucking oh great, my light, it's dying. That's fine. That's fine. I it's just for normal people who are don't have the problems that I have, which is like I have OCD. I have I guess you could call it BPD. I guess it's like it's kind of cured, but used to be really BPD, which means your emotions are really turned up to 11. Went through therapy years ago, kind of got rid of that, but it's still there, I guess. So the anxiety that comes from that, mixed with OCD, it just basically sometimes I would like to break everything in the room, and that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Everything's just new and technology, and I don't like it. This setup looks really cool if somebody knew how to use it, but I had to move my mic arm over here. I had to buy a thing for this so I could get this working. All in all, it's just been a nightmare 24 hours. And I gotta go. I really gotta finish this fucking job today by 4 p.m. Because I have an interview at 5 p.m. with somebody. You'll find out that I have to be back for, and then I have to wrap up the whole job tomorrow because I'm going to be driving to Houston for an event. So everything is just it's a little much. And I don't like the camera angle, but I can't figure out how to get the camera angle the same as my old camera angle because it's a new camera and a new monitor. So right now, the fucking camera is actually inside the monitor. That's also aggravating. Like, no bullshit. Look, I'll show you. The camera is set up in front of my damn monitor. So you see that? That's the new setup where that little fucking thing right there. Where is it? Right there. I don't know. That thing is. So you're just watching me have a nervous breakdown. That's all. Just watch. Enjoy. Have fun. Have fun with that. Once I get the new computer, which is going to be showing up today, I think I'm going to be able to figure this out because I have a plan, but the new monitor is so big I had to pull my fucking desk about 8 inches off the wall. So it's just nightmare. You need a CMO flange. Don't say words without explaining what the fuck they are. How many times do I have to tell you people I don't know shit about technology or whatever the fuck you're talking about? Just say, hey, you need a CMO flange, and then go, a CMO flange is blah, 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 blah. Because right now, you just told me words. It's like a 2x4 stretcher. Okay, there you go. I don't know. I used to fuck with the kids that work with me. I don't have kids. I still would. I just don't have any new kids that are working with me. I'm done with them. I used to fuck with the kids that work with me, and I used to tell them to go get a tile stretcher. I would be like, go get me the tile stretcher out of the car. It's green. That's literally what you would say. You'd say, it's green. They'd be like, okay. They'd go try to get it, and they'd come back, and they'd be like, I don't see it. I'd be like, it's green, dude. It's the only green thing in the fucking truck. Tile stretcher. Go get it. And they would go out, and they'd come back, and I'd be like, you couldn't find the tile stretcher? You couldn't find the thing that stretches out the tile? And they were like, no. I'm like, all right. I must have left that at home. All right. Anyway, let's get to the actual show. Not that one. Not that one. Calm down. It's really bugging me how this fucking thing is so stretched out. It's so stretched out. It's weird looking. It's like, I gotta move that down. There we go. Because it's a fucking wide ass monitor. It's wide as fuck. Hold on. Now I gotta move this bitch over. I also don't like that I'm looking up. I'm sure I'm gonna figure something out, but as of right now, I'm just not liking what's going on here. Okay, let's do that. There we go. Okay, we're good. Can everybody hear me all right? Is the audio fine at least? Fuck, I didn't even think of that. I probably moved all the buttons around. Where am I at? Oh, I'm way low. Great, I'm low. Let's try that. How's that? Better? No. Oh, I must have moved around so many buttons. Oh, I'm at 0 dB. That's why. Hold on. Let me put you back where you were. So this whole time I've been talking and it's been fucking low. Check. Rubber baby buggy bumpers still not hitting yellow. Red leather, yellow leather. There we go. All right, how's that? 10, check. Perfect. Okay, now we're in the yellow. Oh, now we're in the red. Let's turn that down a little bit. You guys are just gonna go through this with me. Just let's do this together. Let's have this fucking moment. All right, let's try 7. All right, let's try 8. Check, check. Okay, that's good. I'm not even reading the chat. I'm sure that, yeah. Sounds good. Audio is good. Great, grand, wonderful. Yeah. And this is going to be, I guarantee you, for the next couple of days, it's going to be like this, where it's just going to be me doing shit. I might try to do a test episode if I can. You know what I'll do? I'll probably do a stream tonight to go through this, maybe a half-hour stream or something like that, so we're not taking away from the show. But let's get to the show. All right. And it's weird. I have to reach like really fucking far to get my fucking mouse, because the screen is so big and the camera's in front of the screen, and I have to be a certain distance back from the fucking thing. The screen is so big I can't put the fucking camera where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be behind that screen. So I don't know. Maybe I have to do my whole fucking setup, and just change my whole setup. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I wonder if there's like a. There has to be. There's too many fucking nerds out there where they have not made. That's what I'm gonna do. I think I just figured out the solution. I bet you there's like a mouse pad that you can, and a keyboard pad that you can add to the chair. Oh, I think I just figured out the whole solution for every problem. Because if I was back here, if I was way back here, and I could definitely get that over here. If I was way back here, everything would be fine. I would just need to have my controls. If I could just have my controls back here, that solves every problem. So we'll figure it out. We'll get it done. We're gonna do this. We're in this together. We're in this together. Why did you do that? Why did you move again? Why does this thing keep fucking moving? Oh no, I'm watching the replay. I'm an idiot. ADD2? Good. I'm glad somebody understands what I'm going through right now. I didn't even have time to put the fucking show notes in, so we're just gonna go through it. All right. This is gonna be a short show. You know what we'll do? We'll do a 2 for today. You should have dual. I know. I need dual monitors. I know. Well, no, I don't need dual monitors. I bought one monitor that is going to be dual monitors. You'll see. You'll see. I just have to reach really fucking far to do anything on here. Here, I'm going to put it down here on the keyboard thing. That's a little better. Okay. All right. What the fuck? Oh, is it not going to let me do it? Yep, this is one of those gay ones. One of the gay ones. Not going to let me read this. What were the Democrats thinking? I don't know. Probably weren't. They're retarded. They probably weren't thinking at all. Somebody in the chat. Sandy just goes in the chat. You should have dual. I don't know what that is either. Not ADD. Add a board. Oh, add. Not ADD. Add. All right. This is just the best show ever. On the Edge, I'm glad you're late, because you probably, if you showed up earlier, you'd just see somebody having a fucking mental breakdown with cameras and stuff. This is just so much to take. This is just a lot to take. And I saw somebody in the chat earlier. I hope your girlfriend's techie. She's not. She's not. My new girlfriend is not tech savvy, but she's she does do good, like, massage stuff. She's good anatomy savvy. That's what she does. Oh, and she's a vet, and she's a Marine and Army. So happy Veterans Day to my girlfriend. All right. Fuck. This is just the worst. All right. 2025. 2025 Booker Prize goes. Oh, another New York Times article that we can't fucking. I'm just gonna. You know what? Should we give up? Why are these all New York Times? Hold on. What the fuck is going on here? The fuck is happening? All right, I am in the regular news. New York Times, New York Times, New York Times, New York Times. This is the only one that is not New York Times, so we'll fucking figure something out. You'll get it. I hope fucking so, dude. I fucking hope so. Wonder what happens if I do this. Yeah. Yep. We fucked it up again. No, that doesn't work either. This is the worst show. I've done some bad shows before, but this is the worst one. And I knew it was gonna happen. I was telling my girlfriend last night, I'm like, I need a Xanax or something because I'm scrambling to get this fucking. I don't know. You guys know I don't know how to do technology. I do not know how to do. So I got a whole bunch of new technology and I had to do it. And I was like, all right, I got a laptop there. I got to plug into here. I got to plug this thing into there and I got to move this thing around. I got to move my arm over here and I got to fucking do the laptop over there. Oh, because the cord's not long enough. I got to raise it up with this stupid thing. And the fucking camera's not big enough. I got to do that. And then if I fucking do this, it goes like zoom. And if I do this, it unzooms. I'm just sitting here dicking around with a bunch of shit, and I was like, I need drugs. I need some type of drug that they give crazy people to not be crazy. Trump, and this is such a big screen. Why is it so big? How do I zoom out? All right, I don't know why this thing is doing this. I think it's because of the laptop. I think when the new computer comes, we'll be fine. I dropped an extra fucking 500 on the computer. I upgraded the computer. Now it's going to be 24 gigs of memory because I figured what's going to happen. It's going to fucking do the same thing. I'm going to have more technical difficulties. So I go, all right, well, don't get the bare minimum. Get one that's way bigger. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. All right. I hope this is, whenever one of my fucking haters is like, dude, you're crashing out. I'm never crashing out. Right now, this is crash out. This is what I look like crashing out. The screen is so big, I can move my head around when I'm fucking trying. Read a chat. Oh, go over here. Read a chat. Go over here. I need the picture by picture setup that I want. Right now, this is not the setup that I want. Zoom out system. Did we just go live? Zoom out system. No, what? All right, I'm done explaining it to new people that show up. Trump promises $2,000 check for every. Does that say every? It's not letting me move left or right, by the way. Look, I don't know what's going on. Fucking. Oh my God. All right, fine. Here we go. We're just going to have to fucking do this. I don't know why. Why is it not letting me? It's letting me go up and down, but not left or right. Okay. So now we have to fuck around with this. Again, technical difficulties are the name of the show. We like technical difficulties, apparently. Oh my God. Why? Here we go. Almost there. Almost all fixed. Okie dokie. Panic attack averted. All right. For the first 34 minutes, we have not been doing the daily breakdown. We have been doing something completely different. Let's start the show now. You guys got about 30 minutes of show left, but it'll just be 30 minutes of show, right? Ignore everything that I have said for the past 34 minutes and just pretend like that didn't happen. All right. Trump promises $2,000 check for every American thanks to tariff revenue he's collected. All right. Donald Trump has vowed to give a $2,000 check to every American thanks to the revenue. That's the headline. You don't start the headline with the fucking first sentence. They already read this part. The president made an exciting announcement on Sunday morning, blasted those who hated his tariff strategy as fools. You're fools. You fools. He said that the dividend of at least $2,000 will be paid to everyone, bar high income people, although he did not state what threshold for that would be. This camera needs to be higher. It's so low. It's like here, because I'm going to read up here and you're down there. If I'm going to read up here and you're down there, that's just silly. We'll get a different tripod. We'll just put it right in the middle of the fucking screen. Yeah. Two's nickel difficulties. That's a working title. You're good. You'll get it. You'll get it, Han. The Truth Social post came after the Supreme Court questioned the legality of his use of emergency powers to impose tariffs on almost every country in the world, allies and enemies alike. The U.S. collected around $151 billion in tariff revenue between April and October. $151 billion in tariff revenue. Okay. So let's just say hypothetically, there are 330 million people. Oh. Okay, 330 million times 2,000. That's 6.6 billion. Or is that 6.6 trillion? Yeah, that's 6.6. No, that is $660 billion, right? So if you gave $2,000 to every single American, that is $660 billion, right? If he has taken in $151 billion, then he's a little shy of every American. However, if he was to say every middle to low income American or something like that, or every American making under that's probably what he's going to do. Like every American making under $100,000 a year, that's very doable. Let's find out how many of them there are. When I have the new setup, I'll be able to do this on the screen, by the way. We're going to get this show way more professional. This is just the first day, which is why we're having panic attacks. All right. How many Americans make under $100,000? We're just going to ask Grok real quick, and we're going to find out, because this is an interesting, hypothetical. Because $151 billion is a lot of fucking money. Okay, total U.S. households. That means 60% of Americans. Breakdown by income brackets. So that's total U.S. households. Oh, no. Households with income under $100,000. 73.9 million. Okay, let's try. Wait, did that say 79.3 or 73.9? I'm dyslexic. 79.3. Okay. So now let's go back to the calculator. Okay. 79.3 million. Okay. 79.3 million times $2,000 check. Ah, that is $158.6 billion. So he's at 151. He's really only about, 7 billion ish shy. So as of right now, with the close to the amount of tariff revenue just between April and October, by the way, he could give every single American household that makes under $100,000 a year $2,000. So that's good. I think he should. I think that would be. I think that would be a good idea. We'll see if he does it, and we'll see if that's exactly because that was a hypothetical that I was just going through. That was just my mind going into autism mode. Okay, people are against the tariff are fools. Oh yeah, that's Trump. Trump posted this on Truth Social. All right, we're not going to read all that today because we're already just in a weird place. We're in a weird place today. Why is it still doing that? It did it again. It went back to go turn off the fucking tracking. Stop the tracking shit. You cunt. Stop it. Just stay there. Is there any way to lock it in? Fuck. There we go. For fuck's sake. Get this stupid camera with a mind of its own. And I turned off the tracking. Yeah, human tracking. I keep on saying human human tracking. Sounds like human trafficking. What happens when I go to more? Oh, gesture control. Lock target off. Perfect. I think I fixed it. All right, now let's try it. Fixed it. All right, we fixed it, guys. Yay. Yay. Now we don't have to worry about that fucking thing anymore. Let's turn off the zoom too, because I'll probably accidentally do that. All right, I think we're good now. That's one thing averted. We do technology. We do it well. We do it slow and retarded, actually. We don't do it well at all. And this arm is definitely in the wrong spot. It's got to be over there, but the laptop's over there because the cords weren't long enough. It's a long story. Fuck! So what else is in the news? All right, let's find out. I can only imagine watching this fucking show today and just being like, is this him? Is this him all the time? Is this what it's like? Yeah. Yeah. This is what it's like. All right. New York Times. Fucking. All right. Let's go. Senate ends shutdown. Let's talk about that. Jesus Christ. New York Times. New York Times. New York Times. What do they fucking pay? What is the New York Times paying Brave? Oh, you guys remember? I know why the New York Times is popping up so much. You remember on the last computer, we had to go through the settings. That's right. We had to. We'll do it later. We'll do it on the new computer. I'm not even. I'll fix this later. But I just realized why the New York Times is popping up so much on the last. Computer that I no longer have. I got rid of it. We had the settings different, and New York Times wasn't popping up as much. Okay, let's go to. Should we do Fox News or CBS? Let's do fake news. Long story and a short cord. Exactly. All right. The government shutdown end in sight as Senate approves funding package, sending it to the House. What to know on day 41 of the government shutdown. The Senate late Monday approved a long-sought funding package that would end the government shutdown, bringing Congress one step closer to an impasse that has gripped Washington for 41 days and sowed chaos across the country. Honestly, hasn't been that bad, by the way. All right, everyone's talking about chaos. Everyone on the news is like, "Oh my God, the sky is falling." Yeah, people are sleeping in their cars, and yes, I'm sure that's happening, right? Those people made awful life decisions, right? If you cannot survive 41 days without a paycheck, right? You are a failure, and it's not the government's fault. I'm sorry, not the government's fault at all. Period. Full stop. Period. Let's go full screen for this because I'm gonna get into it. There's new things. Okay. Now, I gotta fucking remember where the new camera is, right? If the government shuts down for 41 days and you're sleeping in your car, that's because you're a fuck up, right? That is not the government's fault. Okay, that's because you made a series of horrible life decisions. And before you start saying, "Oh, so easy to say when you don't know what it's like," I do know what it's like, motherfucker. I slept in my car. I was homeless 2 times, right? Both of them, one of them was due to, I wouldn't say poor life choices, just a series of unfortunate events. And the other one, I really wasn't homeless for more than like a week. It was just sort of like a technically homeless. But that was when I came down here to Texas, started my business all over again, and had to essentially find an apartment, and I didn't have anywhere to live, right? But I slept in a fucking dollhouse museum. You wanna know what that's like? Nightmares, horror stories. And it was because, I was dicking around in Florida, being a fucking degenerate. My life wasn't going where I wanted it to go. I took a job and I trusted some people that I shouldn't have trusted, and I ended up homeless. Long story short, right? I wasn't like a drug addict or anything. I just made horrible decisions, and they put me into a spot where I was sleeping in a K1500 1991 Chevy with a blown motor in January in Boston, right? I probably should have died. But so when I say, if you have fucked up your life to the point where 40 days without money means it's your fault, that's coming from me, somebody who was in that situation, and guess whose fault it was? Mine. It was my fault, right? I know how to be an adult. I just wasn't being one. Save, I have a decent savings. All right? That's somewhere around 10,000. Let's call it that. All right? If life got really bad, right? I would be able to pay my bills with probably somewhere around 2,000. I would have to live very tight. Right? Very, very tight. So I have about 5, maybe 6 months of savings, and you should too. Right? And that's if everything got so bad where I literally had to survive. I have 6 months of savings. You should have 6 months of savings. If you don't have 6 months of savings, you're a fuck up. It's that simple. So go get 6 months of savings. That way, when the government shuts down, you go, well, this sucks, but I don't have to sleep in my truck. Do you understand? You can still pay your rent. You can still, you got to eat fucking canned goods maybe, get a lot of spaghetti, but you'll be fine. So I do not want to hear that it is the government's fault that you had a hard time from fucking October to December. No, it's your fault. It's your fault. Don't rely on the government. I don't rely on the government at all. I have no government program. None. Not one. All right? Even my insurance is private. I pay my primary care. I pay them $150 a month. so that I can see the doctor for a cheaper rate, right? I have GoodRx so that I can get my prescriptions. I don't go to the government for anything. The government does not give me a fucking thing. Nothing. Now, I do understand the argument from the military, right? That is not your fault, right? The people in the military that didn't get paid, those people have a very solid gripe. Again, though, right? Those people, I'm dating one of them. They saved money. They have savings. They are not sleeping in their truck. What you're hearing on the news about people that are like, "Oh my God, I can't believe like the government didn't open. Look at all these people that are in dire straits." Those are people on food stamps. Those are people on the welfare programs. I mean, some people that work at TSA, they're not doing great in life for some reason. Don't know why. But these people are not responsible people that, thought about this. And I'm not gonna sit here and blame the government. I think they should have kept the government shut down forever. Just don't open it. Give everyone their money back. Give the military all of their money. All of it. Right? We have our tax dollars. I think 90% of people would be like, okay, give the military our money. Everything else, fuck them. Go get a new job. What about the airlines? Private airlines can make employees. And you shouldn't have SNAP. SNAP should be a program for the church. SNAP should be a program for the church where it's like, okay, there's a charity program where you go to a food kitchen, you go to the church and you go, I'm hungry, and they go, okay, I have food, right? That's all. Do that. My church is Community Bible. Community Bible, it literally is what it sounds like, right? It's why I go there. It's not a denominational church. I don't do the denomination thing anymore. It's a church focused on the Bible that helps the community. Wow. Like we do like, charity work and fucking they do organized events. They go to HEB and give people gift cards. They have women's shelters, they have AA programs, they have all these things. It's a community church. It's for the community. And all we do is talk about the Bible. We don't talk about the rules of this fucking dispensational superstition, blah, 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 blah. It says Bible and community. So, my church is fine. You should go get one of them. All right, back to the breakdown. Let's see here. It's very weird having this gigantic fucking screen. Okay. The government, this is a shutdown clock. 41 days, 8 hours, 51 minutes, and 24 seconds. All right, House could vote on a bill to reopen the government as early as Wednesday afternoon. That would be tomorrow. Then you can get all your free shit. All right, I think we're done with that story. Islamabad court bombing, Iraq parliamentary, Trump tariff rebate, BBC leaders resign. It's kind of a fucking weird news week. Trump pardons Giuliani for what? What happened here? Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he was that's right. He was charged. Yeah, this is a good use of the pardon power because these people were Giuliani and Powell and all the people that were sensationalizing and making claims that they couldn't really prove, saying that they were true, right? They might be true. They probably are true, a lot of them. But they did make some big mistakes, okay? Were they criminalized mistakes? Were they in violation of the law? I don't think so. I think that the last administration and the Justice Department was going at Trump associates under the show me the person, I'll find you the crime, like, strategy of this legal thing, like the January Sixers. Let's just throw them all in jail and fucking and weaponize the like it's not equal treatment under the law when you're really trying very hard to get the highest punishment possible. They were using a lot of legal theories to do so. So yeah, Trump should be pardoning these people, but they're gonna look at it like, oh, if Trump pardons Giuliani and Sidney Powell, but look at what they said, we caught them lying. Okay, lying's not illegal, but what if they believed everything that they were saying? Then it's not even lying, right? Lying is not illegal, right? Civilly, you can be charged. And you know what? Actually, that's a good point. Let's switch gears for a quick second. Elijah Schaffer is being sued by Kash Patel's girlfriend. Okay, now this is funny because I posted, I hope these dickhead podcasters start losing all their money in civil lawsuits. It seems like the only thing that will stop the sensationalist grifting trend. Okay, as you can see here, Jamie Mitchell, Kash Patel's girlfriend, Alexis Wilkins, has filed a $5 million defamation suit against Elijah Schaffer and Sam Parker for claiming she's a Mossad agent. Okay, so essentially, look, I said lying is not illegal. Criminally illegal, right? Civilly, though, if you lie about people, then there should be some type of recourse where those people can take you to court to stop these people from lying, right? That's all. It's just a civil thing. Criminally, it should never be illegal to lie. It's scummy. But Elijah Schaffer has become, he's just like Candace Owens. It's like he's just saying wild shit. All of these people are just saying wild shit that is not true for clicks. And they are making a bunch of money. So I hope that Kash Patel's girlfriend takes some of that money away from them, because that's what's going to happen. You're gonna start seeing people go, I better be careful when I lie because I don't want somebody to sue me. That's all this is. I'm not anti-free speech. I'm anti-lying. Right? These are fucking liars. Now, Elijah Schaffer comes out. Nobody's afraid of losing here, buddy. Even Kash's biggest allies that read the lawsuit have stated to me it appears to be intimidation. Bro, they don't file fucking lawsuits. Well, Andrew Tate does. Most people do not file lawsuits, $5 million defamation lawsuits, just as an intimidation tactic. You're talking about a slap suit, a slap lawsuit, which you can file anti-slap against his girlfriend. And if they do not have any evidence to back up the claims in the lawsuit, then you're fine. This lawsuit isn't even about Lexus at all. They have no evidence I slandered her or even called her a honeypot. Paranoid weirdos. Let's see what his, quote, evidence is. While the defendant may not have included any caption to spell out the meaning of his post, he didn't have to. Ever since Kash was appointed, the conspiratorial corners of the internet and media has spreading the false narrative that Miss Wilkins is a spy or honeypot. This is the post. Defendant frequently posts anti-Israel rhetoric. I would assume that Elijah is leaving out some very damaging evidence in the lawsuit, because he just he went from 14 to 17, right? This is just anti-Israel rhetoric. So I guess what we would have to do is go and look at, I don't know if she put any evidence in here. Let's see here. Kash. Oh. Let's see if this works. Here we go. All right, let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, they're using 17 again. Elijah Schaffer. That's just a picture of them. I don't know what that is. I'm not seeing any tweets. Oh, this is Max Blumenthal. Oh, this is the fucking Grays. Oh, of course, fucking Blumenthal. Why the fuck am I reading this moron? Didn't even realize it was that retard. All right, well, we will have to find that website with the evidence, and we will have to review it tomorrow because today's just the news. Blah, blah, blah. Attack on free. It's an attack on free speech. No, it isn't, you fucking moron. All right, I'm so tired of you fucking idiots saying that anytime anybody tells you to stop lying, that's an attack on free speech. Okay, let's go fucking full screen here. Okay? When you are a lying cunt and people get mad about it, that is not them attacking your free speech. That is saying, stop lying, you stupid cunt. That's what that is. Just to be clear. Jesus. Oh, good. YouTubers in here to remind me that we shut off YouTube at 8 o'clock. Here, let's get you taken care of, Bubba. We got you. Where did the thing go? Where did Rumble Studio go? All right, we are going to end the show a little early today anyway, but let's just